This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
It's all the news fit to casually discard. It's BS News for this, the first Friday of 2013, and away we go. Dateline, Cliff Craven. Late Wednesday, John Boehner's House of Representatives finally passed a bill to avoid the New Year's Eve fiscal cliff, some 24 hours after the New Year had passed. For the record, that's about how long it takes John Boehner to realize it's New Year's Day every year. Dateline, hurricane. Boehner reneged on a promise to pass a bill before the 112th Congress adjourned, providing relief to victims of Hurricane Sandy. Even Republican politicians attacked him for it. In particular, Chris Christie ripped Boehner a new one. And that's not easy to do, since John Boehner is one. Doing the math in your head, there you go. Dateline, cry again. On Thursday, Boehner was reelected as Speaker of the House. Here's audio. Yes, Speaker Boehner openly wept during his acceptance speech, but then so did most of the House Republicans as they were voting for him. Boehner was elected with 220 votes. 2 protest votes were actually cast for ousted Congressman and Tea Party loose cannon Allen West. Not surprisingly, Allen West has demanded a recount. Dateline, an army of one. Dick Armey this week defended the $8 million payout he got for walking away from his leadership post at the Tea Party group FreedomWorks. In fairness to both Armey and FreedomWorks, it's hard to think of a better use for $8 million than to make Dick Armey go away. I couldn't agree more, John. Finally, Dateline, Shaun of the Dead. The latest TV ratings show that Sean Hannity has lost half of his audience since Obama won the election. That's especially surprising, considering that Sean Hannity has yet to tell his audience that Obama won the election. Give it a rest, John. You've got a whole year ahead to cry. We're closing in on leftover champagne o'clock. The first BS News for 2013. Have a great weekend.
Give me a break.
Yeah. So, turns out that these Tea Party groups that, people who were suspicious like me of the funding were absolutely right. The funding is coming from big business. This was astroturfing. This was big money donors funneling money into organizations to get you, so that they could advertise, to get you to give them money. It's insane. It's insane what they actually were able to convince the American people of. And still I'm getting calls from people, I think we ought to default on the debt. Really? You want to be a deadbeat nation? That's what you want to be? You want to be a country that doesn't pay its bills?